I see that girl on the train, jumping every time the whistle blows, clutching her fingers to the rail, looking pale as an ivory rose, looking pale as an ivory rose. Oh, sister, let's go down to that river there, bathe in that cool water, forget about all our cares. I see that girl in the church, staring straight through the wall. Walk a little closer and you'll hear her say, may God have mercy on us all. May God have mercy on us all. Oh, sister, let's go down to that river there, bathe in that cool water, forget about all our cares. Hey, with your troubled soul, drowning in your rock and roll, won't you let me hold you close, ease your pain and break your fall? I ain't no saint,
Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the kickoff concert for the Oldtime Central Fall Gathering. My name is Richard Osmond. I'm the assistant editor at Oldtime Central, and I'm very, very excited to be able to present this concert to you guys tonight. This is, of course, part of our Fall Oldtime Gathering weekend that we put together for y'all. Of course, if you haven't registered for the weekend, it is totally all right. The concert is free for everyone. Of course, donations are appreciated. We'll be posting a link for how you can donate a little later. But in the meantime, don't worry too much about it. There is still time though. If you want to register, all the musicians who are playing tonight are going to be teaching music workshops over the weekend. And so if you'd like to register, you can contact us or check our Facebook page or website for more registration information. Tonight's concert is going to feature Evie, Laden, Emily Mann and Wilhelmina of Paper Wings, Jane Rothfield and Alan Carr, and Maggie and Brian from the Moonshells. So we're very excited about that. And we're very excited that you're all here joining us tonight. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. And I hope that you enjoy the music that we're presenting to you guys tonight. The first group that I would like to, First group I would like to introduce is the Evie Laden Band, Evie Laden and Keith Terry. Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you hear me out there?
Yeah, good evening.
Hi, how you feeling?
Good.
Feeling as good as can be expected.
Yeah. So you two live in California?
We're in Oakland.
In Oakland. Nice. Very
where
nice.
We just got our first rain since what? May, June? Our first rain of the season, which is always like a big deal.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And you guys, can you tell me a little bit about the Evie Laden Band?
Yeah, I mean, Evie Laden Band actually includes our third member, Eric Pearson.
Okay.
But Keith and I perform a lot as a duo. And as I like to say, Keith works with me in the highly lucrative folk music world, and I work with Keith in the equally lucrative international body music scene. And
body music, wow.
Rhythm dance, percussive dance is where we met. But the band itself features always a mix of old time music and my songwriting. And we call it a kinetic neo-trad roots band. So I grew up with old time music, playing clawhammer banjo since I was really small and clogging, and am deep into Appalachian music, but I've always grown up in cities. And Keith is from Waxahachie, Texas, originally.
Yeah.
And he's jumping on doing some percussion and bass in the band and with me.
Okay, that sounds great. Before you get started, can you maybe tell us what workshops you're going to be leading over the weekend?
Oh, yeah. I've got 2 great banjo workshops. Get Down Double D. So playing in double D tuning, playing one of my favorite tunes, which I will reveal then. And not only playing the tune, but also looking at variations, how to play it in different places on the neck, different kinds of syncopations, kind of really digging into how a tune can be expressed in a lot of different ways. And I admit that my banjo playing is so much inspired by following the fiddle. I feel like it's like peanut butter and jelly, the fiddle and banjo. So it's been really hard to not be able to play with a fiddle these days. And occasionally we do some distanced masked jamming in the backyard when the weather complies. Actually with Jane's sister Susie whenever I can. And then on Sunday, doing a singing with the banjo. And again, taking a song, and I know sometimes it's like this, like getting the banjo parts and then opening your mouth, everything falls apart. So what to do when you're singing, what to do when other people are singing, how to take breaks or play it in different ways and express songs, and how songs are different from fiddle tunes, and putting that all on clawhammer banjo.
Yeah, those both sound very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I won't keep you too long here. I'm going to give you guys the floor, but everyone, we are very happy here at Oldtime Central to present Evie Laden and Keith Terry.
Well, jump back, get back, spend yourself $1. Daddy's got a square dance down in the holler. a finger on the fiddle, a rising on the ball, round your partner with a do-side-do. A dance all night, give a pretty girl a swing. A pick her up and set her in the middle of the ring. A dance all night with a bottle in your hand. A dance all night, give the fiddler a dram. Fiddler a dram, fiddler a dram. Dance all night, give the fiddler a dram. Yep. That's Keith Terry, and that's the body music we were talking about. Well, pick up your partner and a circle to the right, gonna dance all night, back again with a grin. Circle to the left with the one you love best. Say, A June apple's just hanging on a tree. The next pretty girl's gonna dance with me. Charlie, he's a nice young man, so dapper. Gonna pick me a good and ripe June apple. Yeah.
Yep. That's Evie Laden.
Well, jump back, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. My old man come rolling home. Home is where he hangs his hat. Mad like a hatter, but I'm madder than that. Well, I don't drink and I don't smoke.
Yeah, right.
Shacking up now with a greasy coat. A greasy coat's gonna take me in.
Don't look now, but you can't fool them.
Ha! Wild applause. A little body music, little ham bone, African American ham bone. I always like to start out with some dancing. Like I said, that's how we met. And both of us really connect in a lot of the diasporic roots, African diaspora roots of this music. Keith was actually trained as a jazz drummer. He can be forgiven.
Hey. Hey,
I'm
but
just
I have
kidding.
A question. Is the banjo the peanut butter or the jelly?
Oh, that's a good question. Is the banjo the peanut butter or the jelly? I don't have an answer. We'll have to do a poll. Well, Keith's going to pull out the box on this one. Here's got from Sanford Kelly. I'm just going to jump in. Love my honey, I do. That's Charleston #1.
You know, people often ask me what this thing is. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. I don't know a lot, but I found it in a flea market in Amsterdam probably 25, 30 years ago. And it's kind of like a harmonica. It's got 5 tones. And it has metal reeds inside. And I think it either came from a Shruti box, if you know about Indian music, or from inside an accordion. But it's just got the greatest sound. I love this instrument. I play it whenever I can.
We really like mixing up new sounds in old music. And, you know, I went to Clifftop for like the first 10 years that it happened, and then I moved to California and have gotten back several times since. It's like old home week, as you know. It's kind of amazing. I really missed all the people that I grew up around, and I'm grateful for events like this where I get to connect with some of those folks. But we've been fortunate enough to win ribbons in the Neo-Trad Band contest. The last time we were there, we came in second to Che Appalache. That was before they kind of hit and got really well known. And I got a great compliment from Will Carter, who was the person who was responsible for instigating the Neo-Trad Band contest, that what we were doing was kind of what he had in mind, which is really being deep in old-time music, but using it in new ways. So that's definitely what we do. And in my songwriting, I tend to do a lot of mashups with old-time tunes. So here's a song of mine that's on the eponymous Evie Laden Band CD. I also recorded it with the Stairwell Sisters, all-gal old-time string band from San Francisco many years ago. And it's called Down to the Door, and it's a mashup of this song I wrote with the Lost Girl in C from Walter McNew, for those of you who are keeping tabs on your old-time scorecard. We'll come down from the mountains to the rolling hills, where the mist settles in the valley, and corn grows on coal limestone. Come down to the door of my home. Come down to the door of my home. Head up over the Smokies, up the Blue Highway to me. Tobacco barns and bluegrass rolls up 273. Come up now and come alone. Come down to the door of my home. Wind is warm, so am I. I'm waiting for you, dear. In the pines, you'd be mine if you would come here. Come up now and come alone. Come down to the door of my home. Come down from the mountains to the rolling hills, where the mist settles in the valley, and corn grows on coal limestone. Come down to the door of my home. Down to the door of my home. Down to the door the door. All right. Slightly out of tune, fourth string on that one drove me a little nuts.
Definitely peanut butter.
Well, we're going to play a Carter family song for you. Actually, we also recorded this one on the Evie Laden Band CD. That one has a fiddle on it. Dina Maccabee played fiddle with us for a while. But this is one of my favorite Carter family songs. It's so sad and lonesome. We had wandered in the shadow of the pines. The moon looked down on you and me, and a darkness fell across the summer sky, and a shadow came between my love and me. Oh, darling, come love me as before. Come back to leave me nevermore. Well, at that spot I'm sad and lonesome, and the sun no longer shines. Come and meet me in the shadow of the pines. Well, you went away and left me, and my tears I could not hide. You went away and not a word was said, while my throbbing heart was breaking underneath its load of pride, and the pine trees sobbed in pity over my head. Oh, darling, come love me as before. Come back to leave me nevermore. At that spot I'm sad and lonesome, and the sun no longer shines. Come and meet me in the shadow of the pines. All our future is overshadowed by a darkness of despair, and across life's path the sun no longer shines. Well, I would give this whole world gladly once again to meet you there and reunite in the shadow of the pines. Oh, darling, come love me as before. Come back to leave me nevermore. Well, at that spot I'm sad and lonesome, and the sun no longer shines. Come and meet me in the shadow of the pines. Well, at that spot I'm sad and lonesome, and the sun no longer shines. Come and meet me in the shadow of the pines. Oh, little Carter family. You know, no matter how many times we do this performing, and we've been doing kind of less of it because we miss the audience. I love getting into the songs the way that I'm able to do only in concert. It's hard, and even jamming with friends, to get quite so energized, but to be honest, it's the people. That's why I do it. And in the old time music community, as most of you know, and as we've talked about on the interwebs, that it's the community, it's the social scene. That's the whole reason why I play music at all and dance at all. And I hate to think that, square dancing is going to be one of the last things to come back, but boy, when it does. I've been investigating some line dances and maybe some wide berth square dancing. You gonna dance or play?
I'm gonna dance.
All right. We're gonna do a medley here. We're gonna do Polly Put the Kettle On from Bayard Ray, Western North Carolina, and follow that with Lonesome John, inspired by John Sallier, Kentucky. And this is on, we just, last month, we put out an EP of cover songs, which I know when you play old-time traditional music, talking about playing covers is a little ridiculous, but it really is a mix of stuff, of old and new stuff, and it's called Playing Our Hand, and that's available, of course, on our website and Bandcamp and all the streaming services and all that business. And if you like and follow and download, that's kind of the best way to help out musicians during this time. Actually, the best way is just to, just send them some money. And if you want some music, then buy a hard copy. I know some people still like to have those CDs, album art in your hands. I know I do. And the illustration on that CD is from another really fine banjo player, Snap Jackson, who's mostly in the bluegrass scene out here in the Bay, but he's also an incredible artist. We're gonna do once through, but I love watching him dance. Where'd you get them high-heeled shoes, that dress that you got on? Got my shoes from a railroad man and my dress from Lonesome John. Where were you when the train left town? Where were you last Sunday? I was out with Lonesome John and I didn't get back till Monday. back 'em high-heeled shoes, dress that you got on. Quit your mind of railroad man and give up lonesome Joe. Woo-hoo! Clap for ourselves. I tell you, it's the weirdest thing. It is really the weirdest thing.
I can feel them clapping out there. Really, maybe they're clapping inside.
Clapping on the inside. Well, I gotta say, I'm really
Out of tune?
I'm really grateful to Oldtime Central for the invitation to play this weekend. It's really great to get the energy up to play music in this way, in a concert fashion, and to turn on our nightclub lights as the day is dimming outside and the rain is falling. And for those of you who are interested in body music, Keith, you want to tell them the classes you're doing?
Yeah, I'm teaching a couple of classes on Thursdays. Every Thursday. I've been doing this for months now. Pacific Standard Time, noon is a beginner class for 1 hour, and at 1 o'clock is an intermediate class, and also for an hour. And there are people from all over the world who join. It's really nice. There's a person who gets up at 2 in the morning in Hong Kong to take the class. There have been people in Dubai and Brazil and regularly from different places in Europe, Italy, Spain, England. So it's a nice international mix, and it's a drop-in. It's not a series, so you can come and go as you like if you're interested. You can check it out at crosspulse.com or keithterry.com.
Keith also just released a whole bunch of mini lessons, mini body music lessons, and that's available through the crosspulse.com store, and you can kick it off with his basic rhythm blocks methodology is a free lesson that's to get you started if you want to slap your own self around.
That's right. Some people like that.
And if you're living with someone you're tired of, it's a better option than the alternative. And I'm really excited to teach everybody in the workshops this weekend, a couple of banjo workshops. And then if you can't make that or you want to learn with me in other ways, I teach live through the Freight and Salvage in Berkeley, California, online, of course, but it is on Pacific time. I do have some East Coast folks in that class these days, which has been one of the silver linings, of course, of this, and is getting to actually work and connect with people all over the world whenever. But also I have about 350 students on Peghead Nation studying clawhammer banjo, and I'm really proud of that and proud of those lessons, and also it helps me keep going here. So thank goodness for learning banjo. All right, we're going to wrap it up here with a song that it's another mashup, and it's a song I wrote. It's on our previous CD called Caught on a Wire. It's called Glory, and it's a mashup with the version of Valley Forge that John Beckoff recorded, sort of the most popular version of Valley Forge that's out there. I hope you enjoy the rest of the concert. Thanks so much to Oldtime Central for having us, and do stick around because everybody on the show is fantastic. And I just also want to give one more shout out that when I was asked to do this and Richard told me who else was on it, I said, is this really an all female driven camp? And he said, I guess you're right. And he hadn't thought about it. And that's what we want, is that it just sort of happens because you get good people, and good people come from all over the place. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I am and sometimes I ain't. And I ain't, baby, most of the time. Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. And I can't without you by my side. The sun is shining all around. It's not shining on me. How long will you stay in this town? Will you come go with me? Will you come go with me? Glory, wind in my hair. Glory, sun at my heels. Glory, shadows are lengthening down. sometimes I can, and I can be the one you demand. The sun is shining all around, it's not shining on me. How long will you stay in this town, or will you come go with me? Will you come go with me? Glory, wind in my hair, glory, sun at my heels, glory, shadows are lengthening down, glory, the world, come go with me. You came to me in a color scheme where blacks and browns they turned into greens, yellows and reds they filled up my bed, my head filled with glorious dreams. Glory, wind in my hair, glory, sun at my heels, glory, shadows are lengthening down, glory, the world, come go with me. Thank y'all so much. Have a great weekend. Can't wait to see you in class.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys so much. Evie, I love the driving banjo sound. It's always so exciting to listen to you guys play.
Thank you.
We're really happy. Like you said, good musicians come from all over, and we picked some of our favorites for this weekend. So we're very excited for your workshop. We really enjoyed your concert. And yeah, thanks, folks. That was Evie, Laden, and Keith Terry.
We'll see you in the jams.
All right. And yeah, we have as you may have seen in our t-shirts, we have a strict policy here at Old Time Central of less John and more Son, which maybe sometimes you wouldn't get from our interviews. We do tend to do a lot of jawing actually. But tonight I'd like to keep the music going and let the musicians introduce themselves as they play their sets here. But I would like to give a little introduction to the next band. That would be Emily Mann and Wilhelmina Frank Zerda. You're joining us from Nashville?
Yeah, that's right. We're in Nashville.
That's great. I forgot to mention it in the beginning, but we are broadcasting here from sunny Baltimore, Maryland. Evie and Keith are joining us from California. Emily and Wilhelmina are in Nashville. We have people from Massachusetts here, Pennsylvania, so we're all over the place. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We're really happy to have you.
Yeah, we're really glad to be here with you all tonight.
Yeah. So just real quick before you get started, Emily, can you let us know what classes you're going to be teaching tomorrow?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to be teaching a class focusing on some of the playing of Clyde Davenport. And yeah, we're going to look at a couple tunes of his and just go over some little details that are really special about his playing, and hopefully go home with a few new tunes in your back pocket.
Yeah, that sounds really great. And you're also teaching a workshop on Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday I'm teaching a workshop that's aimed at people who are new to old time music. So not necessarily, it could be a beginning player, but it also could be somebody who's coming from another style and is just trying to get a foothold and figure out how things work. The plan is to just share some tips and tricks for learning old time tunes by ear and where to find sources and all that kinds of stuff. So bring your questions and we'll talk about it and have some fun. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds excellent. If during their set, if any of you feel inspired to take one of Emily's workshops, it is not too late to register. Just visit our website for more information. And yeah, I'm going to hand the floor over to you guys, Emily Mann and Wilhelmina Frank Zerda.
All right.
Take it away.
Well, thanks. We are gonna play a little mixture tonight. We have a band called Paper Wings, and so Wilhelmina's joining me tonight, and we're gonna play a few songs from that project. But we're gonna start the evening out with a Clyde Davenport tune called Sally Johnson. All right, set. That is just one of my favorite tunes to play. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's going to trip you up there on the B part, though, because it's got a weird little extra beat there. Cool. Well, we're going to sing one together. When we were first starting to play together about 5 or 6 years ago, we were just learning some songs from various different classic duos, and we were learning some Delmore Brothers songs. So we're going to sing one of their songs for you all. It's, I think its full title is Don't You Let My Ramblin' Bother Your Mind. But we usually just call it Ramblin' Rambler. Ramblin' Rambler, if you can say that 3 times fast. Cool. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woke up this morning feeling blue. Woke up this morning feeling blue. I dreamed I saw my little honey baby leaving on that number 2. Don't you let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling rambler bother your mind. I love my girl, I surely do. I love my girl, I surely do. And if she ever starts a tramping on me, it's hard to tell just what I'll do. Don't you let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling rambler bother your mind. I've seen the sunshine in the rain. I've seen the sunshine in the rain. I learned a lesson from a false-hearted girl, and I don't want to learn again. Don't you let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling rambler bother your mind. Don't ever want to settle down. Don't ever want to settle down. I had some trouble with that sugar babe of mine. Gonna pack my grip and leave this town. Don't you let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling rambler bother your mind. Don't you let my rambling bother your mind. Don't let this rambling rambler bother your mind. All right. Ramblin' Rambler. Well, it certainly is funny to be here in my bedroom and to not be able to see or hear any of you all. I certainly wish we could, but as it is, I'm doing my best to imagine you all out there. It's really nice to see some familiar faces with Keith and Evie. Lovely set they just played. We played a whole tour with them last year. We opened for them for about a week's worth of shows, and we had a blast, and we were just reminiscing about that as they were playing their set. Except for we would normally have played first, and then they would play second. But we're gonna roll right along here with some tunes. I think I picked all Clyde Davenport tunes tonight. I was having a hard time picking what to play, and I decided that having a theme would be helpful, and that theme just seemed appropriate given that I'm going to be teaching some of his tunes this weekend. So, yeah, here's another Clyde tune called Flatwoods. Sip of water. Okay, well, I can't help but think that we're just sadly missing a banjo. I wish one of you banjo players was here with us. That's the only way this setting would be actually complete. But we'll just have to imagine the banjo for now. Yeah. Let's see. Up next is a Hazel Dickens song, actually. We really both love Hazel Dickens very much, and her songs and her whole life story is amazing, and she's a very inspiring person to me for sure, but I think I can speak for both of us. And this is a song that we really love, that she wrote. And we recorded it on our first album. We've put out 2 albums. And the first album we ever made, we had this song on. And yeah, I read something that she said about it, which was that she wrote it. It's called Only the Lonely, and she said she wrote it at a time when she like just felt so lonely and so alone, and she just thought nobody else could possibly have felt that way before, and she had the obvious realization that probably other people had felt that way and that she probably wasn't actually as alone as she felt. But anyways, this is the song she wrote, and I don't know. I love this song, and it makes me feel good to hear it. So it's not trying to be a depressing song, but it does feel appropriate for the times because I miss you all. And yeah, so we're gonna play Only the Lonely. Thank you. Yeah. Vocal mic. Only the lonely, only Okay, well, I'm gonna play another one of my favorite Clyde tunes. It's called Dandy Jim. I'm always so curious about this tune title. I wonder if he just had a really dandy friend named Jim, or if somebody at some point had a a friend named Jim, or what? What is the deal? But maybe somebody out there knows. If you know, you can tell me somehow. You can send me a letter and tell me what's going on with Dandy Jim. Alrighty. Dandy Jim. All right. Well, let's see. I think up next is another tune, but this is a tune that I wrote actually. Yeah, it's funny. It just popped into my head one day about maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It's a fun little old-time tune in F. So I lied earlier. I said we were going to be playing all Clyde Davenport tunes, but this is a tune I made up and called it Rush Creek, after a little creek that's near where my parents live. And yeah, it's fun to play. It's kind of the reason I named it after that little creek is because it's kind of overflowing its banks a little bit. At least that's how it feels, but in a good way, in a fun way, hopefully. We'll see. Yeah, this is also on our first record. So it's out there. You can hear it again if you feel like it. Well, hope you all are having a nice evening out there. We've got a fun another couple acts ahead of us here. We're gonna play, I think, a couple more songs. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not exactly sure when we actually started, so I'm gonna say we're gonna do maybe two more quick ones, if that's all right. And yeah, I think we're gonna do. What should we do next? Actually,
Up to you.
It's up to me. Such a hard decision. Well, let's do one more Clyde tune, and then we'll finish off with a song. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
You're the only person who can answer, so you get to be.
Sounds great.
All right. Well, this is a tune. Probably some of you know this tune because people seem to play it, but I really love it. It's called Merryweather. thank you all for being here this evening, and thanks to Oldtime Central for having us. Be part of this weekend. Just really happy to be here. Getting all kinds of emojis over on Zoom. I got a clap emoji. Yep, getting the clap emoji, and then I got a nice thumbs up. So feeling good about that. I'll take what I can get. All right.
Confidence boost.
Yep, I'm feeling better. Oh, hey, thank you. Look, we got another clap emoji. Thank you all. Yes, I'm very grateful over here. We're gonna do a quick song that we do in our band, Paper Wings. This is one I wrote. Yeah, it's just a little old-time tune song scenario. Hope you enjoy, and that will be it for us this evening. Thanks again for having us. I'd like to run away and get lost in the darkness, and get lost in the darkness and the shadows of my mind. When I see those city lights, when traffic rolls down Ashby, when traffic rolls down Ashby, I'd just like to run away. Thanks so much, everybody. See you tomorrow at some workshops.
Hey guys, that was so great. Thanks so much for playing for us.
Yeah.
So you said you had recorded a couple albums. Where can people go if they want to get a hold of your music?
So we have a website, and it is paperwingsmusic.com. You can go there, and we also have various social medias like Instagram and like Facebook. You can also find us on there at Paperwings Music, at both of them.
Do you have any other events coming up that people should know about?
You know, we do a weekly live stream on Facebook and Instagram every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time, so that's 8 p.m. East Coast, and that's, 5 p.m. on the West Coast. And if you live somewhere else, hopefully you can figure it out based on that information. But yeah, that's on our Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Clyde Davenport is my personal favorite fiddler, so I'm really looking forward to the Clyde Davenport class tomorrow.
Cool.
Still spaces available if you guys want to register. Just head to our website. And yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All righty.
And the next performer we'd like to present for you is a fiddler, banjo player, guitarist extraordinaire who I met when I was living in Germany. Hi, Jane. You're muted.
There we go. How's that?
It wouldn't be a Zoom call if that didn't happen at least once.
Can you hear me now?
I can, yeah. It's great. Yeah, so Jane, you're playing with Alan Carr. I just wanted to ask a couple of questions before you guys get started.
Okay.
Where are you joining us from?
Well, we're in Stanton, Virginia, in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous evening here. It's not raining. That's kind of a joke because this summer, every time it started pouring, I would escape from my office and go down the front porch and do a little Facebook Live, and always like, hey, here I am in Stanton, Virginia, and it's raining. But anyway, we're in Stanton, Virginia, and we've been here full time since March. And so far, so good. Knock on wood, keeping it together, having fun as much as possible.
Yeah. Before I hand the floor over to you, do you want to let us know or let the folks out there in YouTube land know what workshops you're going to be presenting for us this weekend?
Yes, I'm very excited. Tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to do a workshop on a bunch of Uncle Norm Edmonds tunes that I love to play. And Uncle Norm was from Hillsville, Virginia, near Galax, and I kind of fell upon his music just about, 3 or 4 years ago, and it just really spoke to me. I just really love the drive. I love the somewhat simplicity of the tunes, but they're very deep. So we're going to take as many as we can in 90 minutes and take them apart and put them back together again and have a lot of fun with that. And then on Sunday at, I think, 12:30, I think it's at 12, no, 11. That's right. It's on at 11 because before that I'm available for tea from 10:30 to 11. I'm going to be doing a workshop. Yep, tea. I'll be doing a workshop. I'm going to teach a bunch of my own original tunes. So it's your chance to learn in person from the source recording person, right? I'll teach you how I play the tunes and show you all my little tricks and fun things to do with the tunes. And then Saturday night and also Sunday night, I think Al and I are hosting a jam, right? At 8:00 from 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing sort of a faster old time tune jam. So
when's that?
Tomorrow night and Sunday.
Night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're really
Good
excited
to
to be
know.
here. Thank you so much, Richard, and everybody for putting it all together and enabling us to come join you guys.
Yeah, well, we're very excited to have you. I'm gonna hand the floor over to you, and yeah, take it away.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm Janie Rothfield, and this is my husband of many years and musical partner, Alan Carr. And we're here in Stanton, Virginia. We're going to do a sort of a combination of some traditional tunes and some new stuff and a few songs here and there. And hopefully you'll enjoy and then want to come to one of the many wonderful workshops by myself or Maggie or Emily or Evie tomorrow and on Sunday. And we're going to start off with a Chilly Winds, which originally we heard from the playing of Tommy Jarrell. We kind of blues it up a little bit. And anyway, here you go. Ready? tastes like wine. Going where the water tastes like wine. Going where the water tastes like wine. Going down that long, lonesome road. Going down that long, lonesome road. I'm going down that long, lonesome road. Going down that long, lonesome road.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Hopefully that is all sounding good, and I'm going to look and see if Richard has tested. Nope, no text back, so we must be sounding pretty good.
Okay, no
All
news
right.
is good news, right?
Thank you so much.
Applause. Look at
Oh,
that.
we got the applause. Thank you. So we're gonna do a tune. We haven't played this in ages. This is a tune I made up a number of years ago, and I heard Evie talking about Clifftop and the Neo-Trad contest and things like that. And this is a tune that actually won for the best non-traditional tune the first year they gave out that prize. It was very exciting. I got a ribbon and everything for it. And it's a tune called Too Late for the Bacon. And I made up this tune, and it didn't have a name except that year at Clifftop, I made like 2 pounds of bacon and was handing it out to everybody. And my daughter Shona got up too late and she missed it. So Alan,
She was miffed.
and Alan said, "Oh, I'm sorry, darling. You're too late for the bacon, but it's too soon for the beer."
Yep.
Anyway, we mentioned that to our friend Harold Moore, and he said, "Oh, I think I can make words out of that story." So he came back with the wonderful chorus, which you can sing along at home if you like, which goes, "Don't know why I slept. Don't know why you slept so long. The skillet's hot. The bacon's gone. Sun's come up. It's 1:30 dawn. Dawn. It's too late for the bacon." So anyway, here it is. It's fun, and this is going out to our dearly departed friend Jimmy McCown, who, when he played this tune, he Kentuckified it and put a whole bunch more notes on it and put his spin on it.
He put a lot more notes.
So I'm going to try and emulate a little of that at some point during the tune. So here we go.
Okay.
more time. Don't know why I slept so long. Skillet's hot, but the bacon's gone. Sun's come up, it's dawn. It's too late for the bacon. Don't know why I slept so long. Skillet's hot, but the bacon's gone. Sun's come up, it's dawn. It's too late for the bacon. Oh, got a little Jimmy McCown in there. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yay. All right. I'm going to retune my fiddle here.
Oh, what's this? Oh, this one's a killer. Jen gets inspired by strange and wonderful things for writing tunes. Sometimes they just come out of the air. And this one was, our friend Paul Sidlick had a ringtone on his phone, which caught Janie's ear. So she wrote Paul's ringtone, which is this tune. I don't know how much of his ringtones actually left in this, but it's got very jazzy chords. That's all I know. I just spend most of the thing hanging on for grim death, trying to make sure I don't mess it up. But I hope you like it. It's a swingy kind of a tune.
Yeah.
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 It's better in tune, right?
Yeah, his ringtone, like, I don't know, maybe it was a momentary, a borrowed ringtone or something, because I remember going back to it like a week later after I realized I'd made up this tune and the ringtone was gone. But I think it was some sort of hip hop ringtone that he had for some reason. But anyway, so you ready, Alan? Ooh, something doesn't sound quite right there, Alan. Ooh.
I guess I'll admit defeat and use this tuner. I used the tuner before and it sounded worse after it, but anyway. Keep talking,
While
Jen.
Alan's doing that, I'll do a another little commercial for this weekend, which is put on by the Oldtime Central, and there's all sorts of workshops starting tomorrow morning, and meet the instructors and have tea. And I know Maggie is doing something. I think everyone's doing something tomorrow. My workshop's going to be on Uncle Norm Edmonds tunes from Hillsville, Virginia, and then tomorrow night at 8 you can come and join. There's gonna be 2 jams. I believe there's gonna be a slower jam, then we're gonna be doing the faster old time jam from 8 to 10, and doing that again on Sunday, and then my original tunes workshop on Sunday at 11 in the morning, which is a wonderful time of the day.
This thing doesn't-
You ready,
This
Alan?
thing's not very accurate, but it's got me a little bit more in the ballpark.
All right,
so
here we
that's
go.
it.
Let's try it. 2, 3, yep. Sounds nifty guitar playing.
Oh, let's hang it in there.
All right.
I've done better.
All right, well, I'm going to get
Oh,
the
yeah.
banjo out here.
Oh yeah, this is Jen's version of this is the ballad of the broody hen, Cluck Old Hen. It's the sad tale of the aging feathered one who's being threatened with getting into the cooking pot if she doesn't keep producing. It's really, Jen did a solo gig and she realized just how sad the words of this song is, and it's always usually done up tempo and kind of a funny, cheery song, but she's going to do a different take on it, right?
Yeah, this is the Moody Hen as my band co-mate, my bandmate from Idamea Quartet, Nathan Bonjagger, we call this Moody Hen. In fact, we recorded this on the Idamea Quartet CD called More Than One, IDUMEA Quartet. It's a project I was working on for the last numbers of years, two or three years, with Nathan, he's an American who lives in Cologne, great old-time fiddler, and also part of my duo, Hen's Teeth. And Becca Wolf, who's an amazing violist and traditional musician as well, and Ewan MacDonald, a Scottish fiddler who lives in London. And we put this project together. It's a little avant-garde, but this is on that album. And anyway, here it is. Cluck Old Hen. Ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
My old hen's a good old hen. She lays eggs for the railroad man. Sometimes one, sometimes two. Sometimes enough for the whole dang crew. Whoa, cluck old hen, cluck and sing. Ain't laid eggs since late last spring. Cluck old hen, cluck and squall. Ain't laid eggs since late last fall. My old hen, she won't do. She lays eggs and taters too. Last time she cackled in the lot. Next time she cackled in my pot. Whoa, cluck old hen, cluck and sing. Ain't laid eggs since late last spring. Cluck old hen, cluck and squall. Ain't laid eggs since late last fall. Cluck old hen, cluck when I tell ya. Cluck old hen, or I'm gonna sell ya. Last time you cackled in the lot. Next time you cackle in my pot. Whoa, cluck old hen, cluck and sing. Ain't laying eggs since late last spring. Whoa, cluck old hen, cluck and squall.
What's the next thing on there?
Let's see. Oh, I think we're gonna do a waltz. Yeah, we had a request for a waltz, and we're gonna do a waltz.
Bea's?
Bea's waltz. Bea's. Thank you so much. Bea's waltz. This is a tune. Gosh, I made this up a long time ago. It's on my In the Moment CD, which is I think might be out of print. Some of my music is available on CD Baby, digitally. Some of them, like the Out of Thin Air CD I did a few years ago, which features all of my own originals, is really only available from me in the physical form. And Bandcamp has Hen's Teeth and also Idemea Quartet, and that all that stuff that's out of print. But this is on the In the Moment CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got LPs too, if anybody.
Yeah, is it LP
LPs
actually
are back.
right up on the back there?
1987. Still in the wrapper. I was cleaning out the basement before Hurricane Sandy in case it got flooded. And I found a box of 50 green linnet LPs still with the wrappers on them. So anybody wants to buy that, I got another 49 of them.
Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. This is one record art was my friend Ruthie Rosenfeld did this before computer. She did this all with airbrush, and then in the back we have the lovely picture of me and Ellen in our youth. Sort of look the same, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. You do, darling.
Yes, there we go. Anyway, here we go. Let's play a little of the Bea's waltz.
Okay. been a
All
while.
right, yeah.
It's a nice tune.
So Bea is Beatrix Mette from up in Quebec, who's a wonderful fiddler, and her parents.
In a great band, Rosier. No,
Ros-
it used to be called La Poule à Colin.
Yeah.
Colin's Chickens, but they decided they didn't like that anymore, so they became Rosier. Great band. Check them out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have a time for a few more here. I think we've got two more left here on our little list here.
Porter's Wheel.
Yeah, this is a request. Alan requested that we play this tune for you tonight. Started hosting jams pretty often starting in March when the pandemic started, and we had a bunch of fun people showing up and sharing tunes. And this is the one of the tunes that was sort of has been our favorite so far this year that we can remember. We got this from our friend Mark Wardenberg, who got it from Spencer Rains, who have it on one of their recordings. It's called Porter's Reel, and it's from Eastern Texas, Western Louisiana kind of area.
Depends on which way you look.
And I like the way it sort of appeals to my northeast Quebecois French Canadian roots, because I started fiddling in Connecticut, and a lot of the music that I heard when I first started playing when I was about 13 was from the folks who came down from Quebec. So there's a little bit of that in my playing. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could sneak that in there, but probably not.
No, maybe not. Anyway, this goes out to Sandy Parks, who named her little puppy Porter. So it goes to Sandy and her puppy Porter.
Puppy Porter.
And anybody else who likes this tune. Okay.
Guitarist
Yeah.
likes that one.
All right. I think we're going to finish off now, and then we're going to make way for some dear friends who we haven't seen in person, but who we hold in person in our hearts. Maggie, Shar, and Brian. I think Brian's going to be joining Maggie too. So that's going to be awesome. And I'm so excited to hear you guys. And it was great to hear Evie and Emily and everybody. And thanks so much to Richard. So I think we're going to finish off with just a rousing version of Fortune, one of our favorite old time.
One night when I got drunk.
One night when I got drunk, I have my little glass of my little beverage here. So it's not that I'm getting drunk, but it's the spirit. It's the spirit of the music. And I hope that you all stay safe and do what you know what you need to do. Wear your masks, social distance, wash the hands, look out for one another, remind each other that they need to do those things. Play lots of music. Come see me tomorrow and Sunday here at the Oldtime Central Fall Gathering. I know that in December, the week, I think on the 19th December, Al and I are doing a live stream concert with the Triangle music group down there in North Carolina.
Oh,
I'm sure you'll see
okay.
some information there. And I'm doing lots of teaching, so come find me. I would love to teach you anything you want, fiddle, banjo, guitar, whatever. I'm here. So let's do a little Fortune, Alan.
Do it fast.
No, wait. Oh yeah. Oh, once I had a fortune, I kept it in a trunk. I lost it drinking and gambling one night when I was drunk. Fortune, I had it. Fortune, I lost it. Fortune, I lost it one night when I was drunk. Oh, once I had a fortune, I thought I lost it all. I was drinking and gambling, playing at the ball. Oh, fortune, I had it. Fortune, I lost it. Fortune, I lost it one night when I was drunk. Oh, once I had a fortune, I thought I lost it all. I was drinking and gambling and playing at the ball. Fortune, I had it. Fortune, I lost it. Fortune, I lost it one night when I was drunk. Yeah. Woo.
One night
La,
when
la,
I
la, la,
was
la, la, la,
drunk.
la.
All right, thank you. That were fun.
That was great, guys. Thank you so much for playing for us. So
Yeah.
I posted your website in the chat. Is that the best place to go to find more information about your tour schedule, your albums, how to get lessons?
Yeah. I have two websites. One is almost launched. The old one is Jane Rothfield at .com, and the new one's JanieRothfield.com. So you can go to either one of them. But I'm out there on Cyberland. You can certainly find me for any information and let me know what you need. We'll help you out.
Okay, great, guys. That was Jane Rothfield and Alan Carr. She'll be teaching a couple of fiddle workshops over the weekend. We're really looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Jane. We will
Thank
see you
you.
tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya. Pleasure.
Oh, he did that already.
Okay, and as our final act for the evening, I'd like to introduce Maggie Shar and Brian Slattery of the Moonshells. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Masked up and COVID safe over there, I see.
You know it.
Did you mean for your shirt and your mask to match?
Well, yes, I did think about that.
And where are you guys joining us from?
We're in Western Mass. Brian came up from Connecticut.
Very cool.
It's been super nice to see everybody tuning in from
Totally.
playing from everywhere. We've been playing along. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, so Maggie's going to be teaching for us over the weekend. Maggie, would you like to let them know about the 2 workshops you're going to be teaching for us this weekend?
Yeah. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, I think, I'm doing a banjo workshop on rhythm. I've been really enjoying teaching banjo online during COVID. It's kind of like a new passion. Doing a workshop on like creating rhythmic sentences. It's called bowing patterns for banjo because it was inspired by listening to fiddlers, and try to match the bowing patterns, which is the thing I like to do when I play. And then on Sunday evening, I think 6:30, I'm doing a beginner class for guitar, boom chucks, and bass runs for people who want to learn how to play old time backup guitar. Just kind of simple. That'll be fun. Yeah.
And just before I let you guys get started, you guys just finished recording some music, didn't you?
We did. You want to tell them about it, Brian?
Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
What can we say about it? We wrote a bunch of new tunes and songs, and we decided to put it out instead of waiting until all this is over. So that's the way to do it.
It's what's our album called? House of Air. And you can find it on Bandcamp, and we're gonna play at least one song from that album in a little bit.
Sounds great. While they're playing, we'll make sure to post a link to their website in the chat so you guys can go and check out their music, check out any gigs they might be playing, and I will go ahead and shut my trap here and hand the floor over to you guys. Take it away, guys.
Should we just start?
Do it. that started off as Cousin Sally Brown and ended somewhere around there too. I first learned that tune, I think, from Riley Bogus at Ashokin one summer a while ago. And then I don't know what version that was, but it was a fun one. That's what that was.
That's right. 100 jams later. It's that.
Thanks so much to the Oldtime Central for putting this together, and it's so nice to hear everybody play and see everybody's faces. It's like, makes me miss you all. Thank you. We're gonna do an old favorite called Train on the Island. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, that didn't go the right way. Helps if you put in the right tuning. I can't talk and tune at the same time. That's what happened. I was trying to talk.
I saw that happening and I didn't say anything.
You just let me.
I just thought, like, well, maybe
threw
she's
me under
just
the
doing
bus
it
there,
this-
Brian.
I thought, well, maybe she's doing it this way.
Guess we're
The
playing a
whole-
modal Train on the Island. That's a good idea.
If you see something, say something.
Now I know where I stand with you. Don't count on Brian. Okay. Now that we're in the right key, it might sound a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're still a little out of tune, but at least it was in the right key.
This is idiomatically out of tune.
Yeah.
How about that?
Gives it a little texture. Alright, so we're gonna do a tune that we wrote called Seaside Asylum. This is the title track, I guess that's what they call it, from our first album, Seaside Asylum. That it's also an A. Is let me tell them about it so I can tune and not mess up my instrument.
Yeah, so this is a tune that, at least for me, it takes me right back to Clifftop because we wrote it there at like some ungodly hour in the morning.
In the rain, I believe.
Yeah, and I go right back every time you play it. It's pretty great. way memories accrue to tunes.
I remember there was somebody outside the tent who was listening, and she said it made her cry. So we were like, oh, I guess maybe we should keep that one. I feel like her name was Julie.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was Victoria, so clearly that's 3 in the morning.
Something like that.
That's what that gets you. You're probably right.
Am I in tune with you now? Alright. We've taken to cheering for ourselves when we do these online things. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like somebody needs to cheer. Yes. I'm sure you're all cheering at home. Thank you for cheering. If there's like pom-poms and everything, I can feel it. I want pom-poms. You think they have pom-poms?
Why not? I mean, doesn't everybody?
You have pom-poms? Thanks for remembering that. You're good for something.
Yeah, I know. As it turns out, a couple things.
All right. So as promised, we're gonna play one more that we wrote from a new album. This is called "She Ain't Gonna Wait." It's a song inspired, or at least partially inspired by my grandmother's interesting life, mixed with our love for West African rhythms. This is really fun to play. Okay. My dog's asleep over here on the couch.
That's right. Off-screen dog approves.
Really likes it. She thought that was a rocker.
What are we doing next? Oh yeah, we're switching.
Switch it up. Switch it up.
That's for you.
That's for me. Thank you.
Also this.
Thank you.
We're doing great.
Doing great. It's really, really, really nice to have a reason to play music. We agreed with everything everybody said about everything, but Evie was saying about missing live audiences. That's real. And but there's a little taste of it here. I feel it. It feels lovely. So this next one we're gonna do is by one of my singing heroes, Ola Belle Reed. Really, when I first got into this music, I think it was Val Mandel, who's a great singer and vocal whiz, suggested that I learn some of Ola Belle Reed songs and like learn them deep and good, and they're great. This is one called "I've Endured," which feels appropriate in lots of ways right now for lots of people. Are you there?
I am. 1, 2, ready, go.
Always love hearing Brian play the banjo.
Nice banjo.
You like that banjo?
I like it.
I like hearing you play it. It's very nice.
Now what we play?
We're gonna play a tune. We were biting our fingernails listening to Emily Mann play all those beautiful Clyde Davenport tunes because we have one of those for you this evening as well. We were like, is she gonna play it? Is she gonna play it? But she didn't, so we're gonna play it.
That's because she has like real deep knowledge of Clyde Davenport, whereas like there's just a few
We just
tunes
know
that I've picked up by
this
Clyde.
one. Now I want to learn more.
Totally.
I wish I
Totally.
We actually were playing along with you, Emily. We were like, ooh, let's learn this one. Let's learn this one. You were great.
Can you hear me again? so cathartic.
This is nice. Well, maybe we'll do one more.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do we have time? I've lost track of time.
Yeah, I think we have time.
Oh, but we got a
Just
thumbs
a
up.
thumbs up.
So yes. What should we do?
I don't know. You think about it while I
Should
talk.
we- Okay, cool.
I'll say that I hope I see a bunch of you in the workshops tomorrow and in the jams. I'm excited to teach and connect with people about music. That's super fun. And thanks so much to Richard and Ben, Oldtime Central, for organizing. And I love being part of this with Jane and Emily and Evie. It's an honor to be part of this awesome crew. Do I want to say something else? Oh, I also am upcoming events. Speaking of upcoming events, I teach banjo classes online. I'm finishing one up right now, so I don't know if it makes sense to do it now. But in January, I'm going to teach another one on kind of intermediate level on rhythm and jamming, and there'll be guest fiddlers and details to come. But you can check out my mailing list, and I will email you, not a lot, but occasionally, about banjo things at maggieshar.com. There's my commercial. Did you pick a tune?
You have choices. You have
Okay.
2 choices.
Okay.
Would you want a happy tune, or we can do a moody John tune, or we can do a happy Hillary Durham tune?
Or a happy what tune?
The tune that Hillary Durham wrote that I learned from Jane.
Oh.
Full circle. It's your choice.
They're both in D?
Both in D.
What's the John tune?
We could do Barbary Ellen, or we could do Lone Prairie.
Man,
I know. Choices.
tough choices. What do you all want? We can't hear you, but if you were there, I would ask you, and then you would decide, and not me. Let's go happy tune.
Okay.
I'm feeling happy,
I am too. I just wanted to give you options.
and I like that it's connected to Jane.
Totally.
Do I know this tune?
I don't know.
I will in a
We'll
minute.
find
Okay,
out.
great.
Yeah, this is called Holloway. It's by Hillary Durham. And I learned it from Jane, and therefore there are certain Jane-isms that have stuck into the way that I play it.
Fun.
That's how it goes, you know?
but it's good. It's a nice tune. That's lovely. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in, staying up late, and watching us, and hope you have a great weekend.
Hey, thanks so much for playing, guys. That was amazing. I always love hearing the two of you play together. Yeah, it's really great. Maggie will be teaching the first workshop tomorrow morning, but before Maggie's workshop, there's actually from 9:30 to 10:30, there's a breakfast room that'll be open if any of you are early risers and want to come hang and chat with me and Ben. If enough people show up, we'll even have some icebreaker activities, so that might be fun. But yeah, so Maggie, what's the best way, and Brian too, what's the best way for people to find your music?
Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp.
Yeah, Bandcamp's great.
Our band is called the Moon Shells, like moon that you see in the sky and seashell like you find on the beach. And yeah, we have a Bandcamp page. All our stuff is on there.
Yes.
Okay, very cool.
It's cool to support Bandcamp, but a music company that actually is doing pretty well about the people who use it.
Yeah, I think they do like Bandcamp Fridays. The first Friday of every month is
Yes.
all the artists on Bandcamp get all the proceeds from sales. So it's really cool that they're doing that, and it's a great place to look for music.
Totally.
That is very cool. Well, I'm looking forward to your workshop. You've inspired me to pick up my banjo again after a month of dust building up on it. So very excited about the workshop tomorrow. And yeah, it's not too late to register for Maggie's workshop. If you guys still want to join, just go to our website for more information. Thanks so much for joining us, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Richard.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.